Rachel here from Paradise Fibers, and now I'm going to show you how you can switch your wheel from Scotch tension or single drive into the double drive mode. Now, you might be wondering why you would want to use double drive. With the spinning wheel, if you're in double drive, you can actually get a finer yarn, and I find that with the Paradise Fibers production wheel in particular, double drive is a much more efficient way to spin, and it is a little bit effortless. You'll see what I mean when I show you. But when you get the wheel set up and it's in Scotch tension, it's pretty simple to get it switched over to double drive. I'm just going to wrap on the last of my yarn so that I don't have it hanging out of the orifice. Now I just open this piece up, and I'm going to go ahead and take off this drive band. Now, one of the little tricks to switching from Scotch tension to double drive and using the same bobbin with yarn already spun on it is I'm going to go ahead and flip my bobbin around. So I'm going to take off my Scotch tension band because I don't need that anymore. And what I like to do with mine when it's just kind of hanging out on the wheel and not being used, I just wrap it underneath and hook it there, and then kind of wrap up the extra cord so it stays nice and tidy and out of the way. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the flyer out of the wheel, and you can see I just left my little insert right there. So you just unscrew the whorl, and this is really pretty simple. Flip around your bobbin, nothing to that.
You're screwing that on like lefty loosey, righty tighty is not going to work for that, is it? So it's backwards threads?
Yep.
So you turn to the left to screw it on?
Yes. Yep, counterclockwise. You're going to turn it counterclockwise to get it to screw on. And part of that has to do with how the wheel sits and just making sure that your drive whorl isn't going to come unscrewed while you're spinning. So that's why it's threaded backwards. So then you just go ahead and put this back into position. Put the back support onto the flyer. And remember to leave yourself with just a smidge, little gap.
Where's that gap, Rach?
It is right here.
So it won't get caught up there?
Yeah, so that you're not pushing with pressure on the flyer. You want to leave a little gap so that the flyer is free to spin. Okay. Now you take the long drive band, the double drive band, and mine is just laying in my lap, so I gotta make sure it's not tangled or anything. And I'll show you how you get it ready to go. So it's just this one huge loop. Okay. Now you're going to put one twist in it. So if you get it open up, just put that one twist, and now you're going to fold it in half. So it's going to look like this. And you don't really have to worry too much about where the twist is. As long as you put it in there and got it folded in half, you know, think a happy thought. It's all going to work out okay. And bring that around the wheel and put it into place. When you're putting the drive band on your wheel in double drive, make sure that one piece of the drive band goes over the whorl and one goes over the bobbin. This will actually help create a cross in your drive band. You can see it down here on this one. And it's not particular where that cross occurs, or if it's before or after the whorl. Just as long as you make sure one part of the drive band comes around this whorl and one part comes around the bobbin, you'll be good to go. If your drive band is too tight and it won't go around the wheel, you might need to give yourself a little more room by opening this up and lowering the top piece of the wheel down. If the drive band is too loose, like this, then you need to raise it up. And once you adjust this, you'll have to most likely re-guide the drive band into position. Okay, and what you're going for here tension-wise is just enough connection that when you turn the wheel, the flyer and the bobbin will spin. Okay. Then you go ahead and put the footman connector back into position. I usually use this one unless I'm doing cotton or something really fine where I want faster speed. Then I'll move my footman connector to one of these holes, but the furthest one from the pivot is the one I prefer. So I'll go ahead and put my feet in my little snuggy straps here.
Are those straps actually made from a Snuggie, Rachel?
No, they're actually, I think they're soft. They're just a soft leather deerskin strap. Yeah.
No Snuggies were harmed in the making of this video?
No, but I think some deer may have been. The snuggle straps. Okay, so thread your flyer just as you would normally. And because we reversed the bobbin, you're going to now be able to spin in double drive and have the twist be going the right way and your yarn wrapping on correctly. If I did not reverse the bobbin, I would have the yarn wrapping the opposite direction onto it in double drive, and so it would not work. It's a little hard to explain, however, if you do it, you will know exactly what I'm talking about because you'll be spinning and your yarn is not feeding on and it's all sort of unraveling up here. Not something you want. So just remember, if that happens, you need to flip your bobbin. So that's how you change from Scotch tension to double drive on the Paradise Fibers production wheel. This is Rachel coming to you from Paradise Fibers. Please check us out at paradisefibers.net.